Good morning, everyone. My name is Michael Navarrete, and I am currently studying at Miami-Dade College to get a major in computer information systems. I am honored and grateful for being selected to give my presentation on evaluating the use of artificial intelligence in government operations. Now, on to the main question. Should AI be used in government functions? This is a question that I wanted to dive into after completing an assignment that required me to watch a documentary of my choice. My search led me to this film called Real Power by Off the Fence, which went over how the government in different countries were using AI to improve their daily functions in which it affected business and the people. During this research, I came to realize that a lot of people have not looked into how artificial intelligence is being used or planning to be used by the government. Take my word for it when I say that it was a hard to find good sources for this topic, but this further proves that this is a subject that it must be researched more as the world slowly turns towards AI to help them with every possible task. Now, there are two opposing sides to this discussion. First, I will be covering those who support the use of AI in the government. Of course, there are a lot of benefits the government will want to get their hands on to further improve their role to the people. But these 3 points are what I chose to go over in this presentation. Now, for the first point, experts say that using AI increases the work efficiency of government operations. These operations can range from many agencies that are located at the government level. For example, the Department of Health and Human Services have deployed AI tools to improve the workflow of medical research, track any possible disease outbreaks in an area, and investigate medical images for any abnormal health conditions. Now, moving on to the second point, experts say that AI improves decision-making processes. On this slide, there is a table that shows comparative analysis of how AI applications for enhanced decision-making that include policy analysis, resource allocation, risk management, regulatory compliance, and strategic planning. The table goes over what traditional methods are used for each area and how AI technologies approach each application, with results on how each area improved on efficiency and its decision quality. Two noteworthy results in this table is a 65% reduction in analysis time in the policy analysis area and a 56% reduction in false positives in the risk management area. The third and final point for this slide goes over how AI improves delivery of government services. Now, this slide also contains a table that looks similar to the previous table that we looked into. It shows how the AI models improve different service domains like healthcare services, social welfare, education, transportation, and administrative services. Two successful results from AI in this table are the administrative services 62% reduction in processing time and 56% improvement in service availability in the transportation domain. With the information of this table in mind, we can see how much AI has improved government services on different levels. One example not listed in this table is the US Customs and Border Protection using AI to detect suspicious patterns in cars' border crossing history and prevent fentanyl and other drugs from entering the country. Now we move on from the supporting side and look into what experts who are against the use of AI in the government have to say. A lot of people know about the risks and issues that come with AI use, and it is important to identify the main problems that the government should look into as they implement these new systems into their operations. Looking into the first point, experts say that AI in the government causes privacy and security concerns that violates people's rights. With how AI needs to collect data for it to learn, it is important to mention that AI made for government use obtain personal data from different people to train, which can cause some discomfort in how that data is being handled. This ethical implication is mentioned in the third column in this table that shows key data privacy and civil rights challenges in government AI systems. The challenge categories listed in the table include data collection scope, purpose limitation, consent mechanisms, algorithm transparency, and data security. The table also lists off governance considerations as a way to combat those challenges that come with the use of AI. For example, the government is considering the need for clear legal limitations and proportionality requirements to answer the data collection scope problem that was previously mentioned. The next point goes over how AI contains algorithmic bias. The AI models the government currently use are being trained with historical government data, with some of the data containing flawed information, which can lead to the AI reproducing biased actions and outcomes, no, from outcomes and decision making in the past. This conceptual framework diagram that is included in the slide gives a good idea of how these biases stem from different sources. As you can see on the left side of this image, you can see how this historical discrimination and underrepresentation of groups grow into historical data bias. Now, the final point of this con side is how AI can act autonomously without human supervision. AI has been mostly used to make decisions for other people to make processes easier and quick, but these have to be done under human surveillance, as consequential decisions made by AI will lead to unwanted results. An AI system acting autonomously can also cause distrust within the people over how the government is handling their use of AI in their operations. That is why the government have come up with these solutions to combat these growing concerns, with the priority focusing on these four answers. The solutions listed are laws that include transparency on artificial intelligence use, identifying any risks that come up while using AI, impact assessments to ensure AI systems are ethical, trustworthy, and beneficial, and last but not least, placing guardrails on certain AI models to prevent misuse. That last solution mainly connects to a current event that happened where the Pentagon was demanding access to an AI model named Claude by Anthropic for military functions. However, the CEO of Anthropic, Dario Amodei, responded by asking to place guardrails on the AI model to prevent misuse and warning the Pentagon that the AI cannot be relied on for decision making. With that story in mind, now we reach our conclusion. Artificial intelligence proves to be an important tool that provides benefits for the government, like improved work efficiency, while also having risks that are being investigated to promote fairness and security. The research done for this topic has also led me to believe that this should be researched more, as the use of AI in the government is a current event that continues to evolve as the days go by. An example for this is the previously mentioned demand for military access on the Claude AI model by the Pentagon. This slide provides all of the sources that were used to aid this presentation. And with that, thank you all for listening to me bring this topic to light.